Lessons learned. Team United States. Introduction. This presentation will discuss the ransomware attacks timeline, investigation, and recovery process during the Global Economic Summit. The attack served as a wake-up call for the Five Eyes Alliance, highlighting the urgent need for improved cybersecurity measures to protect against ransomware and other types of cyber threats. Through this presentation, we will explore the timeline of events leading up to the attack, the steps taken to investigate and mitigate the damage, and a recovery process that was put in place to ensure that similar attacks don't happen again in the future. The anomalous activity was detected. 1 month prior to the summit, the United States team worked together to build a comprehensive research regarding the policy framework that the team needs to operate. A network security checklist was created to provide components to be used for multi-level security communications in a multi-level trusted environment. A baseline analysis was also created to establish a risk assessment process required in the internal and external cyber environments. Although each nation was operating a secure network respectively, intelligence sharing and mutual defense agreement between nations was still agreed upon to define what access each nation will have to the data. The host of the summit provided the IP addresses associated with the anomalous behavior. The IP addresses are unfamiliar and need to be analyzed regarding the source information. Day 2. Revitin ransomware. Data exfiltration has been detected in IDS. Network appeared to be down and a service level agreement was reviewed to determine the scope of services to get the network up. Vector and attributes were also identified in the Five Eyes Indicator Sharing Report. The report is intended to be shared between nations to collaborate on best practices, methods, and tools to identify the attack. Day 3. Incident response. Attendees are unable to access the confidential summit data needed for the conference, and all computer screens are showing a pop-up message to pay a fine in Bitcoin, indicating a ransomware attack. A series of situational reports and briefs were utilized to record the incident process from start to finish. Investigation. Tools utilized. Wireshark is a network protocol analyzer used to examine and analyze network traffic that are transmitted over the network. This tool was utilized to find pertinent information about the source. Snort, an open source intrusion detection and prevention system to detect and prevent network attacks. Snort rules were created to configure alerts based off signature and keywords. Offcrack, a password cracking that was used to recover the password in a ransomware attack. Our Secret, used digital hiding techniques to hide and encrypt files. Recovery. A business continuity plan is a critical aspect of the organization that provide guidelines in the event of an incident. The main objective of the business continuity plan is to have set procedures, protocols, and guidelines to help business recover quickly and how they can minimize downtime. 3 situational reports were provided to give description of the attack. Intelligence brief and debriefing provided in-depth analysis and information regarding what occurred before, during, and after the attack. The attack, although non-malicious, affected the network, making it unavailable for access for users. The team did an excellent job investigating and deterring further damage, but can use some improvements. Security control failure. Policies for information security should be defined, approved, and communicated to employees and external third parties. Protection and recovery against malware should be implemented with user awareness. Policies on information security should be reviewed when significant changes occur on the network. Security awareness programs should be implemented to raise security awareness twice a year to cover compliance awareness, promoting a culture of security, preventing security breaches, and reducing future incidents. Operating system vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are weaknesses or flaws in the software, hardware, or networks that can be exploited by attackers. Managing patches can help maintain the system integrity, protect against attacks, and regulatory compliance requirements. Conclusion. In this brief, we provided insight to the ransomware attack, the tools utilized during the analysis and investigation, incident response recovery process, and areas of improvement. The increasing sophistication of cyber attacks have highlighted the importance of cybersecurity measures and protocols. Organizations must constantly monitor their system and adjust security strategies accordingly.